I think even people who are open-minded to what they call migrants coming in have understood now it's costing us.
Venezuelan migrant Lionel Moreno posted a video to his social media urging his over 300,000 followers to unite and pay the fines of a 15-year-old migrant who allegedly shot a tourist in Times Square earlier this month.
If that right there does not piss you off, whether you're Republican, Democrat, liberal, independent, smart, stupid, upside down, purple, I don't fucking care. That should piss you off.
Bro, he just said, hold on. You still walking in, hold on.
I'm not gonna fucking spend all this time guessing whether if you have nuts or vagina. If you look like a dude, then you look like a dude. If you look like a girl, then you look like a girl. That was music to my fucking ears.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got another one for you, just wait.
It sounded like a familiar queef from a familiar girl that I know.
That one barracks bunny?
Yeah. I mean, she brought the spice.
Oh, that watermelon juice is fucking sweet, bro. Whew.
Close your eyes, it'll get even, or else it'll get even spicier or sweeter.
I said sweet, not spicy. Fuck. I'm not drinking dang that Hispanic watermelon stuff, that spicy watermelon juice. Fuck that shit. Oh,
That one time in Guatemala.
more like the, what are you doing? What are you doing, you creeper? He's like, can I be on camera, Dad? I'm gonna be a star.
Oh, God.
Come here, Bubba.
Hit the intro. That would suck. Hey guys, Matt here, telling y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to get notified each time that we're on. I want to say I love y'all so much. Enjoy the show.
He's just
Welcome to the Article 1776 podcast. I am Matt. This is Scottsdale and his dog,
Bailey.
Bailey.
You know this dog.
Yeah. There it is, right there.
There he is. Look. I don't care that this is 2024. That motherfucker's got nuts.
Come here, bitch. I'm just kidding. But
I mean, he is kind of a pansy.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart, but he's a bit of a pansy, ain't you? You're a pansy, ain't you?
So we have quite a bit of the topics for you today. First of all, we know that some New Yorkers are tired of what's going on in the state of New York.
What's going on in the world today? That's our new segment. What's going on in the world today? So it's getting crazy out there, man.
Yeah, it is.
I don't really see it so much on my side of like the state. Apparently it's big. Actually, I take that back. It's about a 35-minute drive up the road, but there's a town called Dover.
Mm-hmm.
Big immigrant population there, and apparently there's a big illegal immigrant population there. You come to my town, and it's like dead. There's nothing happening here.
Yeah.
There's not many new buildings going up. This town is like probably the way it's going to be for the next 40, 100 years.
Yeah.
So New Yorkers in, obviously, New York, are fed up with the immigrant crisis. I believe you told me something yesterday about some immigrants got into a scuffle with NYPD over illegal entry into a homeless shelter.
Well, yeah, but let's keep on going with your stuff first about the gentleman that has.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was brought to my attention that a Venezuelan, now they say migrant in this little dealio here. They say migrant, but we kind of know the story with what goes on with that. This person is not a U.S. citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, real quick, just a little caveat. Alejandro Mayorkas, by the way, got impeached. Or the Republicans voted to impeach him, but he apparently issued a memo around the Pentagon, because apparently he can do that, that said that illegal immigrants will no longer be referred to as illegal immigrants. They will be referred to as non-citizens. I'm sorry, what? Nope. I've said it before. You put a wig on a pig, and guess what it is? It's still a fucking pig.
Yeah, you put a dress on a turd, it's still a turd.
It's just a turd and a dress. Like, why are we fucking caving to these people? You know, I'm in a group. That's me and my NSA agent Carl. Say hi, Carl. Are in a group. We're in several groups, by the way, and they talk about all manner of things. Somebody actually made a good point. Some people were going on rants about the government and all this stuff and how everything's fucked up, and people are stealing our liberties. And I agree to an extent. A lot of liberties are being taken from us, and a lot more are on the chopping block. But a gentleman said, "Why are we talking about it then? When are we actually going to do something about it? We can call out all these, discrepancies, but we're not doing anything." Which leads me to this Eminem head. He's got a head built like an Eminem. Yours is like a box of crayons. There's a difference.
Yeah. I got that triangle shape.
You got that square head.
I'm gonna put Crayola on it. Anyways,
his new tattoo.
Yeah.
So this gentleman has been bragging about living off taxpayers.
Mm-hmm.
And if this doesn't anger you, you're an idiot. Whether you're left or right. If this does not piss you off, motherfucker's got more $100 bills on his table than I got in my wallet.
Could you press play, please? So then
of course I'll press play. But it's also going to be loud on mine. Give me a second.
Venezuelan migrant Lionel Moreno posted a video to his social media urging his over 300,000 followers to unite and pay the fines of a 15-year-old migrant who allegedly shot a tourist in Times Square earlier this month.
This is what we talked about last week.
I invite you to find his mother and for all of us to unite to pay the fines so that the young Venezuelan feels that he's not alone during difficult moments. Remember that up there's a God who sees everything down here, the Venezuelan TikToker said. He continued, an entire nation is on top of him instead of helping him. Remember that the young man is going to be released. And he will be released. Do you know why? Because he's underage. Venezuelan migrants linked to more crimes in U.S., but Maduro shuts door on all deportations. You don't know when God is going to put you in a situation like the one this young man is in. Moreno continued in the clip, referencing the attempted murder charges against teenager Jesus Alejandro Rivas Figueroa, who's being tried as an adult for his actions on February 8th. Let's unite
As he
forces so
should
that
be.
this child can be free and has an opportunity. He captioned his 90-second TikTok video in Spanish, which has since garnered 2.0 United States to work and distributed by the government. In another video posted February 21st, Moreno expressed his intention behind migrating to the United States, stating, "You came to the United States to work, and I came to vacation. Look at the difference. You and I didn't come with this same purpose. You came to the United States to pay the taxes that you didn't pay in Venezuela." The same day, the migrant posted another video admitting, "I confess that I don't like to work because it gives me allergies. You work, I don't, but in the end, neither of us have money. They keep criticizing us because I live off of taxes that you pay monthly." Chicago residents speak out against migrants welcomed by city, junking up our country. The New York Post reported that the Venezuelan TikToker lives in Columbus, Ohio with his partner and their daughter. Manhattan Institute fellow and Venezuelan native Daniel D. Martino told the New York Post, "Americans should be outraged to see how someone can come and abuse the laws and benefits of America. Sadly, he's just one of many who are ripping off the taxpayer because of our own badly written laws that allow them to collect some welfare and take years to decide asylum cases that likely will be denied." As the migrant crisis continues across
That right there. If that right there does not piss you off, whether you're Republican, Democrat, liberal, independent, smart, stupid, upside down, purple, I don't fucking care. That should piss you off. Warhammer, why are you paying taxes for these motherfuckers to live here if they already hate us?
I don't know why. I don't know, honestly.
They can get up to $5,000 a month on welfare. Plus free cell phones.
Hold on. Needless to say that
healthcare.
Shush, please, real quick.
You shush me. Shush. One fish, two fish. You shush.
Reverse Uno, motherfucker.
Fucking Skipbo. Yahtzee. Sorry.
So yet they're doing all this stuff, but yet they can't fix the homeless situation in New York and across the country, and rather much give it to the illegal immigrants over here.
Fucking shithole California.
And not only that, they're also giving billions of dollars over to what Ukraine is doing.
Yeah, Ukraine, fucking Israel. Like, we're fighting all these wars. We're trying to fix everybody else's problems, but we don't have the balls to fix our own problems. However, because you're a U.S. citizen and you think there's a problem, now you're probably a fucking domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
Why? Because you don't feel like you should be paying somebody else's health care? Well, I mean, here's the thing. I think social programs could work if you could get rid of the human element. Humans are inherently greedy. We're untrustworthy. Humans in general. Not you, not me, not that guy, not this guy. This guy's not.
Yeah.
They're fucking trying to destroy the country, man. The taxpayers are the ones getting fucked. The 15-year-old immigrant that we see right here. 2 seconds. This kid right here came to the United States, wasn't here a couple weeks, got a gun. How the fuck did he get a gun? Did he bring it with him? That's highly likely. Because do you think he was stopped at the border and searched for illegal weapons? Being 15, shouldn't have a weapon. You think he was searched at the border? Highly unlikely, right?
Right.
Or he got it off the street. Highly likely.
Yeah.
Just as likely as him bringing it. Or it being given to him when he got here.
So anti-gun, gun-free zones don't fucking work.
Joel Osteen, anybody?
Mm-hmm.
That church was a gun-free zone, except for maybe his armed security, who actually did their job. The cops didn't. Yeah, I saw those videos. Those were nice. Fucking kid got shot in the head. Real great.
Are you done sharing it?
Yeah, I am. But I mean, like, this is the shit that you guys are voting for.
Yeah.
Who's the idiots now? Don't you miss the mean tweets?
Donuts fucking ratioing mean like fucking tweets like nothing. But so, which brings me to another point. I know that you're saying that how much New Yorkers are getting tired of the people that are trying to be refugees in their state.
Yes. Right here.
Demonstrators in New York City's Staten Island neighborhood are celebrating the blocking of a proposed migrant shelter in their neighborhood.
I think even people who are open-minded to what they call migrants coming in have understood now it's costing us.
Having accommodated over 100,000 recent migrants, New York City Mayor Eric Adams has warned that this may have grave implications for the city.
And how dare anyone say
This guy's a fucking tool. I don't even live in New York, but I wouldn't fucking live in New York because of this retard. Yeah, I said it. Can you bleep that out?
We'll see.
This guy's a...
New York City is not going through a crisis? And here's the sad part about it, folks. When you get 10,000 a month, there's no relief in sight. And so I'm not going to search through a thesaurus and find the proper way to be politically correct to tell you that this can destroy our city, this crisis.
According to a recent survey by Siena.
Now, funny thing is a couple years ago, New York was a sanctuary state.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a crisis. Now it could destroy the city. Like, and they're running out of space to house people who shouldn't be there. And it's not because they shouldn't be there because, like, they're rabid animals or anything. But, like, you're not vetted. You can't work because you don't have a social security card.
Yeah.
So you're just taking space at that point. You're taking resources. You're taking taxpayer money that's not going to schools, healthcare, social services like, food stamps, welfare. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, but they wanted it.
I can't understand why. Because, like, if you think about it, this is going to go on for 10, 20, 30 years. Let's say it does, right? Mm-hmm. What's going to happen? You're paying for all these people, and then a lot of money is getting allocated for shit in situations it shouldn't be, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sanitation
loses out. Education loses out. Public resources like city-funded tutoring, Meals on Wheels for the elderly, after-school programs for children to keep them off the streets. Obviously, that's not fucking working either way.
Mm-hmm.
So you're already losing resources, and then you're just going to fucking pile this fucking shit sandwich on top of losing resources. So you have a losing resources shit sandwich with a side of losing resources chips.
It reminds me of the lady from Chicago that was bitching. I'm not sure if you heard it. Lady from Chicago that was saying that you got all these illegal immigrants bringing over here and places like Chicago. I wonder why. And then now our kids are forced out of their schools so that these illegal immigrants can now live in them. What about our kids? What about our kids?
No, like, understand, like, it's not a black and white problem anymore. It's a problem. That's just it.
Yeah.
It's just a problem now.
What about the fucking kids? You got to take care of the kids.
Exactly. Like, kids are our future. I get that, but why are we paying for everybody else's kids? Like, we pay taxes. We have a right to vote here, not them. We were born here. We have social securities from here. Like, we are identified to this country. A lot of us are identified to this country. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of us.
But here's the thing, though. I've often ran into the question, well, weren't we illegal to this country? Wasn't it home of the Indians? Yeah, but here's the thing. If we were to give the home back, the land back to the Indians, which Indians would we give it back to? Because there's several tribes even back in the day fighting for territory. So who would we actually give it back to?
I get that argument.
Yeah.
And I can't speak on that because I didn't have a hand in that decision.
Yeah.
So the damage that has been done is irreparable by me.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do as a sensible human being is acknowledge that everything that I have learned about what happened to the Indians of every tribe in this nation was horrible. I understand that. And the only thing that I can do is be as respectful as I can to this land, to our country, and to the people who live here, because that's what should have happened originally. Now, that being said, I had no choice in where I was born. So, in that light, I am native to this land. Regardless of where my ancestors came from, I am from here. My ashes will be spread here or my body will be buried here, whatever I choose.
Yeah, and it proves a point too, though. But if we were to try to give land back to the Native Americans, who would we give it back to? Because a lot of the tribes would try to fight and fend off.
If I had the ability, I would, because of what happened and my acknowledgement.
Yeah.
I would, regardless of where anybody of any indigenous, you
get my point, though, right?
No, I absolutely get it. And I wish that it was that simple to take care of.
They were fighting over fighting each other for a simple piece of land here. So
yeah, I mean, all right, but yeah, no, you're absolutely right. They were doing that for thousands of years before we came here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I wouldn't be able to tell you who we would give it to because it's
just in case someone tries to use that as an argument.
Yeah, I mean, understand, like we're not hateful people, but we're observationalists.
Yeah,
like we understand, and like I feel like the only thing that I can do now, because I can't give somebody land. I don't have land to give.
Yeah.
I don't have money to give.
Yeah.
Like I'm struggling as it is. I don't have money to give.
Yeah.
No matter where you're from or what your culture is, the best thing that I can do for my conscience and anybody else's is just be as respectful as a person as I possibly can to everybody I meet. But I have a plan to kill everybody I meet as well. So
that's actually
math.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
That's my new charging handle.
Yeah, but the people that are coming in, I'm not going to speak for the majority of them, but for what I've known, a lot of illegal immigrants are coming in with bad intentions. With the legal immigrants that are coming in, they're doing things the right way.
I actually have something on that.
What?
I knew a lady. Her name is Doriagni. She's from Venezuela. Okay. She came here legally. All right. Sweet lady. Very quiet. Super, super hardworking. Didn't speak much English. Took the time to learn English because she worked in a kitchen with all American guys. The only woman in the kitchen. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, no. Miss Pat was... She was there too. She's pretty old. Anyway, we called her Dory. Her name was Dory Agni. She came here legally. Like, she saved up the money in Venezuela, did all the fucking stuff, passed her constitutional test, became a U.S. citizen. Okay?
Good on her.
She could not get her daughter's citizenship. Mm-hmm. So instead of staying here, she went back to Venezuela. I hope everything worked out for her, and I hope that her and her daughter were able to come over here. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, that woman is an example, a prime example, and I have several prime examples of immigrants coming over here and working super fucking hard. Some of the hardest working people I know. Some of the most down-to-earth, humblest people I know. I don't hear a fuck about them on the news. Mm-hmm. The only thing I hear on the news about illegal immigrants right now is all the bullshit that they're doing. Mm-hmm. Okay? So why shouldn't anybody, even immigrants who came here legally, why shouldn't we be skeptical? Why shouldn't we be questioning these people? Mm-hmm. I'm hearing stories of immigrants who have come here 30, 40 years ago, made lives for themselves, built small empires for themselves. And they're even like, you got to watch out for these people. They're not here for the same reasons I'm here for. Mm-hmm. As a country, we should be pissed. But instead, there's too many people who are sitting back and doing nothing. I'm not calling for violence. That's not the route.
Who are being cucks.
Exactly. Violence, I'm not saying violence is the route, but this country is not ready for that. Mm-hmm. This country could not handle that. No. You know it more than anybody. This country can't handle that.
I'm afraid for some of the, well, some people prove me wrong, but some of the people in today's generation aren't ready for the next war to pop off if it had just so happens to do that. I'm honestly scared for that. I'm honestly scared for our country with this generation.
I'm right there with you.
So much. So it's kind of like they don't realize the problem at hand. So like, I've often heard several times, these people are misunderstood. Well, misunderstand these nuts, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, there's no misunderstanding. Like this, there's somebody I can't remember who. I think it was Chad. Fuck. Anyway, Navy SEAL I follow. He said the warrior class is dying, and honestly, I feel bad for the people who don't know violence, because they're not ready for what's going to happen. And one of these days, we're going to get to a boiling point. Mm-hmm. Now, here's my thing. Me and Warhammer, we don't do what we do because we're worried about taking over a government. We know that there's going to be idiots who are going to try to do that, and we know what's going to happen with that. We're more on the lines of we need to protect our families.
Exactly.
Because we know about the stupidity that's about to fucking happen. And there are going to be too many casualties because of this last generation of hellspawn that people have birthed.
Safety pins, everyone. You're safe underneath my safety pins. The fuck is a safety pin? Fuck you and your safety pins.
You know what?
I'm not gonna fucking spend all this time guessing whether if you have nuts or vagina.
Yeah.
If you look like a dude, then you look like a dude. If you look like a girl, then you look like a girl.
I mean,
I'm gonna call you a she. I'm gonna call you a he. Fuck off. Respect is earned, not just given, motherfucker.
yeah. Pronouns you can't be telling people.
Pronouns are not mandatory. I'm not. That's an impingement on my First Amendment rights. Fuck off.
I really want to tell this joke. I really want to tell this joke.
We'll save it for afterwards if we ever do Patreon.
It's not bad. It's a pronoun joke.
Okay, go ahead.
I saw an attractive non-binary person the other day.
Okay.
I was like, let me she them titties.
Oh my God.
I didn't come up with that, by the way. I heard that one. It was fucking amazing.
Oh God. So speaking about people that are kind of demanding something, a lot of been back to the refugee point of people demanding that they get all this stuff. Remember the video that I sent? There's a clip that I sent you.
Give me respect or die.
There's a clip that I sent you of the refugee trying to with all the cockiness in the world, trying to barge in to the shelter.
Not you, the people that were.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me just a second. I gotta get here.
Hold on. Blue punch on. He's right here. That's what I'm telling you. Hold on. Bro, he just said hold on. Hey. You still walking in. Hold on. So he just told you to hold on. Now you gotta wait, bro. You're not coming in. Yeah, no. That's all. Just told you to wait, bro. Just wait. Back up. Who was the last one?
This is pretty fucking arrogant, man.
Yeah.
Just gonna take advantage of free shit like that and then try to be a dick about it.
Mm-hmm.
People are horrible.
Yeah.
Just have decency, man.
But then again, you got to realize it's humankind.
Yeah.
Speaking about, it's like I personally, dogs deserve better than us humans. I'll say that. But
yeah, absolutely.
But it's no surprise to me that we see this shit more and more every single day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're the problem.
Yeah, we're the domestic terrorists.
Yeah, we're the fucking problem.
You fucking terrorist.
Yeah, you.
Well, Merca the Durka. What did he say? Kiss me. Oh, that motherfucker. Great movie. Great movie. Team America World Police. Matt Parker and Trey, whatever his name is. Sorry, buddy. I don't know your last name. I just call him Trey and Matt. That's all I've ever called him.
I'm gonna get
so much. Great fucking, it's so underrated, but it's a great TV show. South Park.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in the last 15 seasons.
South Park.
But the old ones that I remember. Fucking
South Park with its 15 lawyers that they must have on hand.
Yeah. I actually, my roommate in college had pretty massive DVD collection.
Yeah.
This is back when DVDs were still a thing, kids.
Yeah.
Hang on, I can show you one.
Well, hold on. Let's continue on with this. We were supposed to keep on talking about this gentleman trying to barge into the illegal the shelter. Now we're talking about D&D and
This is
nerdy,
DVD.
the fucking nerdy shit.
Harry Potter. Anyway, but I had roommate.
Fuck Harry Cocker.
That's not a frisbee. Your frisbee's right there.
Fuck
yeah,
Harry
he had,
Cocker.
like
Fuck Harry Cocker.
Harry Pothead.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had all of the fucking South Park episodes on DVD in the living room and shit.
So, but yeah, back to this gentleman that is trying to charge. Well,
Yeah. It's just people just taking advantage of people. That's what it is. Like Democrats and liberals tried to be nice, and a valiant effort, guys. Didn't work.
Fuck you.
You know, and like I get it. I kind of get where they were coming from. You know, people need help sometimes. Not everybody. You can't be Captain Save-A-Ho.
You can't take another country's problem, and flood it into your own country.
That's kind of preaching right there. I mean, preach it, buddy. Yeah, go for it. Eat up.
You can't fucking. There's a scientist that has proven the problem. That where if you were to, he took a whole bunch of marbles, put it into a small cup, but this bigger cup was, say, like America, and the smaller cup was China. I'm not trying to be racist, YouTube. This is just on video. The balls kept on overflowing. The marbles kept on overflowing into the jug because it represents how China likes to very much populate. But people keep on bringing, because of overpopulation issues, you know, people were bringing the population over to America. And what did it do? It overspilled with more problems as we were trying to take on more problems from a foreign country.
Yeah. Did you know that if you are not a Chinese native, you are not allowed to own land in China?
I did not know that.
Yeah. You can't own land, like you as a person, mostly because you're American. You are not allowed to own any physical land in China. You know what the fucked up part of that is?
What?
Chinese corporations can buy up tens of thousands, if not 1 million or more acres of farmland here in the United States, and then ship all of that product back overseas. Who loses out? Little Johnny Tulip at the dinner table. And there's a I'd have to find the article on it for the next podcast, but there is in my hometown in Arizona, there's a city where a subdivision is crumbling. The foundation is crumbling out from underneath this subdivision, this big area, because the water table has been depleted because of a Saudi Arabian company draining the water.
You mean the water
illegally?
Well? You mean the water well?
No, not the well. The water table. No, not the well. The water table.
Oh,
the water that sits under all of the fucking rock and stuff.
Oh, okay.
The underground rivers and shit like that. Mm-hmm. They're called water tables.
I just thought about the well.
This company has.
I thought about that term. I'm sorry.
The well is dried pretty much. Yeah, that's basically the same kind of concept.
Yeah.
So if you have a well like we have here, the pipe that goes down into the ground goes to the water table. That's where it pulls the water up from. This Saudi Arabian company has farmland in Arizona. And they have illegally tapped into this area's water table and drained the water out of it. So now the foundation and all the ground underneath this fucking subdivision is crumbling. So, thousands of people are going to get displaced at one point. But we can't own land in, I think, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, China.
I have to check on that one. I know China.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think there's any more land in Japan to buy up anyway. It's
people can fact check that if they want to in the comments below.
Yeah, fact check us. Please, if I'm wrong, let's have a conversation about it. Hit the fucking. There's things down here where if you know how to spell, you can type shit.
And don't call us hillbillies or whatever. Just a good, straightforward.
I got me a Apache Junction education. I learned how to spoke.
Oh my God. I keep on snorting. But
don't make me get the fucking hose.
But you know what company gonna learn you freedom today?
Fucking tighter than a tick's ass.
What company gonna
you keep
learn
talking
you?
Shit there, I'll fold you up like a 4th grade love letter.
What company gonna learn you freedom today?
Fucking freedom.com. That's not it.
Or Article 1776.
Article 17.7. Fucking Article 1776.com. You go get you fucking t-shirt. They got coffee cups. They got hats. They got blow up dolls. You don't have blow up dolls? No, they don't have blow up dolls. They've got C4. No, wait, you don't have C4? What kind of fucking outfit are you running here?
ATF, we don't have any explosives.
That's why I said, what kind of fucking outfit are you running here?
ATF.
I walked into a military surplus store and was appalled by their lack of surplus ammunition and tanks.
Okay. So head on over to article1776.com where you can get all the clothes of freedom that you want to, and 5% of the proceeds will go to veteran charities to help out with veterans and also helping out with kids as well. This month we're actually helping out with the boot campaign.
Help out them children's.
Yeah, the boot campaign, which is a lovely organization we've worked with before. And Scottsdale, could you give them your
kids
socials?
Boots.
Scottsdale, can you give them your socials, please?
Oh God, I make myself laugh, and that's horrible. Scottsdale87 on Instagram. No, Scottsdale_87 on Instagram because they're communists. And Scottsdale87 on Twitch and Twitter.
Oh my God, that's hard to follow up with the communist comp. Anyways,
gotta get the kids some boots. Go get a t-shirt.
you can find my links.
You married this.
You can find my links to
it.
Yeah,
get it. You married this because you were the officiator for my wedding.
Yeah,
you knew what you were getting into.
Where's my fucking whiskey? I need another drink right now.
Whiskey and a 40 caliber shot.
You can find the links to my socials in the description below. I guess you have a dad joke of the day or the night or the podcast, whatever.
No, I said it earlier. It was the she them ditties one.
Okay. Well,
just get kids boots.
Yeah, we're going to hell anyway. So if you're watching this still, we'll meet you right there.
Yep, we'll be in hell in just a minute.
Yeah.
These are our hellmates.
We love you guys and freedom to fuck.
Have a great night, guys.